If I get this wrong, I could really damage the plant. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Happy 5th of May to you. Happy Tuesday, 5th of May. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, if you're celebrating. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you all. It is day 79 of the chili grow up. Now, the temperature's a bit colder outside and the wind's a little bit strong. So today, everything's going to stay indoors. But we had our plants from yesterday that we checked. We had our Kashmiri Merch. We also had our Carolina Reaper. And we've also got our... Oh, I'm dropping everything. We've also got our Scotch Bonnet MOA. Now, there's plenty more of them, but this one in particular, I've decided needs to have a little up potting, because as you can see, the roots are quite full now and it's ready for a transplant. So we're going to get this done. Other than that, I hope you're doing awesome and you are having a wonderful, wonderful week so far. Me and Lucy are just hanging out, we're getting everything done, been cleaning the house, getting everything set, getting the back set. The back garden has been sprayed, all the weeds in there. So we're going to give it 24 to 48 hours. And then we should be able to have them back in the back garden. But for now, we can use the front garden. We just got to keep an eye on it because, as I've said in previous videos, a lot of people just, I don't know, use it as their own personal garden, their dog toilet. Yeah, they've been stood outside the windows, right outside the window a few times. Maybe jump. I'm like, what on earth is somebody doing just stood there? Very strange. It is odd on this street. We've got some interesting characters. We've got some lovely people. In fact, the lady about 6-7 doors down donated this pot to me and a load of other pots that we've got. So yeah, there's some really nice people around here, but there are some, hands down, some of the worst people I've ever met in my life. Very, very not safe people, we'll just say. Let's get this Scotch bonnet transplanted. So what I've done, I put a little bit of soil in the bottom, look, just a little dash. Just so it's elevated a little bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to stand the plant pot in there, look. Now there's still a bit of space in there, so we're going to add a little bit more. So do this nice and quickly. And now with the soil, I have made it a little bit damp, made it quite damp. And added some fertiliser, just mixed it up. So now we've got a good base on the bottom, a good thick base on the bottom. Not too heavily compacted, the roots do need to get down, but just enough so we can sit the MOA on the top there. And as you see, it's got just enough space to be just about right there. So what we're going to do is we are going to start filling a little bit more there. A little bit there. Now let's see, watch this. So now that's sitting in the plant pot, the bigger plant pot, and there's a gap all the way around. So what I'm going to do is just start filling. Now this does take a little bit of time, so let's try and get this done as quick as possible. What I like to do is fill a little bit, quarter turn, hold on to the plant, and quarter turn again, and fill. Nice loose damp soil, but not too waterlogged. Now a lot of people will put the soil in dry and then give it a water afterwards. Hopefully, now I've done this many times. With my luck now this won't actually happen, but let's see. I'm going to take the cup and watch this little twist. Look at this. Beautiful. That is exactly the same size as the cup. Now it's going to be the tiniest bit thicker than the actual plant soil because of the cup itself. So now what we're going to do is transplant. Get your fingers over the top there. Look, now it's completely holding it secure. We're going to turn them upside down. Give it a little squeeze on the top. Well, the bottom of the cup is at the top whilst he's upside down. give it a little wriggle, and hopefully, let's have a look. Remove that tag, I should have done that before. Now look at that, lovely roots, really, really nice. So as you can see, it was really ready to go here, look. Lots of roots, lovely, lovely. Now we should, really, really slow and really gentle, this should go straight in. Let's give it a try. In it goes. And we're just going to give it the tiniest little push down, just a little press, just to make sure everything's sealed up. Now I look to push the soil around from the edges, or we can always add a little bit more, that's okay, just to fill everything up. And I will add up more here. And here. And there we have it. I think that is the way to do it. It's all ready to go now, and it's caused minimum damage to the plant. No shock, no problems. So it's all ready. Quick spray today. Get these weeds, they're so stubborn. Get these weeds all killed down, then clear everything up probably in the next few days. Get all these dead stinging nettles and twigs up, and it should be all ready to rock. And there he is, sitting nicely in his new pot, ready for the outside world hopefully. There's the Reaper for probably tomorrow, and then there's our Kashmiri merch for the day after. Everything else doing nicely under the lights. The forest, we'll hopefully get them out tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will be nicer. We shall see. But that wraps up day 79, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. It was a little different. I appreciate all of you just watching, spending the time, like, sharing, subscribing. I think we're at 85 subscribers. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me. Even if you're just watching for the first time, you're returning, you shared, commented, liked, disliked. I just really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. It just means the world to me. You mean the world to me. You're worth it. You're awesome. Organic food and organic minds for everybody. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you look after me, myself and I, because no one's going to throw you a lifeline if you're drowning. Thank you all so much. You take care. Have a great week, and we will see you tomorrow. We'll see you Wednesday for day 80. Day 80. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.